Hi team, in this video I'll be showing you the most streamlined Thieves build in the game. This is designed to score intense amounts of loot over a short period of time. This build is what I used in the City of Thieves recently to score over 300 points in 30 minutes. This video will cover the leveling strategies for this, the build, and some thieving strategies. If you find this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe to support me to make more. Thanks. First up, we want to get our class and race correct. You want to be going Khajiit, because they have some insane thieving passives that really help out. You also want to go Nightblade. These guys also have stealth and speed boosts. We'll go more into depth into where the passives come from and what they are later when I show off the skills. Once you've created your toon, move to any of the starter zones. So you can go from Stonefalls, Oridon, or Glenumbra, and move to the Outlaw's Refuge. Once in the Outlaw's Refuge, find an NPC called Amelie Crow, talk to her to start the Dark Brotherhood's quest. Do this quest until you get the Blade of Woe skill. This skill is a must and leads into many more things. Next, we're going to be leveling Legerdemain. The best way to do this is to head to Kanaathi's Roost to kill the shepherds and the sheep. There are 4 main locations on Kanaathi's Roost. A couple of them are larger. I generally bounce between all of them while the spawn timers reset. The shepherds will alert and give off a bounty if you don't kill these guys first. And the sheep, there's a whole bunch of them that don't react, and you can basically just kill them, get their stolen guts, rawhides and other materials off them so that you can sell them each day to the vendor. Now the vendor, the way the Legerdemain works is when you sell to the vendor, you get XP. So you want to be maxing this out every single day. You can load up your bag with hundreds and hundreds of guts so that you only just have to log in at the vendor, sell the items, and log back out for this to level up. The priorities for skill point investments while leveling here are Trafficker, so you can level it up quicker. Once fully leveled and you've started thieving, every single skill in this line is effective and useful. The next thing I do is I get the Vampire skill line. This skill line has an OP passive called Dark Stalker, where it ignores the movement speed penalty of Sneak and decreases the time it takes to enter Sneak. This can be very advantageous for getting out of tight spots and staying nice and speedy. You can also utilize the Unnatural Movement passive, which if you continuously sprint for 6 seconds you automatically come invisible. This one is one that I would use if you weren't on a Nightblade. If you need ways to get into stealth, this is really strong. However, on the Nightblade, you have that one button stealth, which we'll look at next. This is my bar setup. There are 3 main spells I use. The most important one is Shadowy Disguise. This is my instant invisibility spell. Everywhere I go, the second I get caught, I hit this and start looking for the next target. My get out of jail free card is Race Against Time from the Sijic skill line. This one does take a bit to grind and is probably the biggest grind that you'll have to do for this build, but can definitely get you out of tight spots. The third priority I have on my bar is Concealed Weapon. This one gives passive speed boost and can be a quick stun in a tight spot if you need to quickly kill a few people who have decided to attack you. Other slots can be used for killing things quicker. I like the execution ability that the Nightblade has, and I also run Incapacitating Strikes, which will also stun over a certain ultimate. My back bar isn't super important. I usually do this for overland stuff, but I do have a bow on there with Vigor as a self-heal, just to cover myself in case the guards get a few quick hits on me. This is the armor I wear. You can see it's a bit of a mix-match hodgepodge, but it's important for every piece that they sit where they sit. First up, I have 5 pieces of Darlock Bray infused so I can get the maximum magicka and all 5 set piece bonuses from this set. The 4 and 5 piece set bonuses are huge. Reducing the radius you can be detected while sneaking is a core part of this build, and we get it from many different places. The resources that we also get back from the 5 piece are huge because you're always crouching and not blocking. So we have constantly an extra 650 magicka and stamina regen per second on top of the base 124 from the 2 piece and the base 124 stamina for the 3-piece. Moving on to Night Terror, we can roll these in the same slots. For Night Terror, we're chasing the 3-piece set bonus, which is reducing the detection radius by 2 meters. This one also reduces the cost of sneak. Again, I run Magicka enchantments and infused. For the next piece, it's probably the hardest one to farm, and I have farmed it on my main and then transferred it to my thief. It's the Ring of the Wild Hunt. This piece is the single biggest boost to your speed that you can possibly get. It increases your movement speed by 45% while out of combat and 15% while in combat. Added with all jewelry being swift, this pretty much caps you out. I do make sure all my enchantments are Magicka recovery to get the resources back that we use while being invisible. I use Sword and Board to get the extra stats from the enchantment off the shield. And I just use a 2-piece Seducer setup just so I can get a little bit more Magicka recovery. The enchantment doesn't matter too much on the sword, nor the trait, because there's not really any that benefit thieving. The 1-piece Shadow Rend I use to get the Magicka recovery. Again, we go infused with the Magicka enchantment, and optimally you want all armor pieces to be medium. I haven't quite got the medium piece yet, and I'll go farm it eventually, but it doesn't make a huge difference running just 1 piece of light. That does conclude the build section of the video. If you have any more questions around the build, feel free to add it in the comments, I'll definitely reply. In the description below, I will link a spreadsheet that gives you a whole bunch of locations with different high quality loot that you can get from here. I'll leave it up to you to figure out which is the best on your particular platform, because some things are worth a lot more on PC than they are elsewhere. There are a whole bunch of recipes though, furnishing recipes, that are worth 400k plus. I'm going to leave you with a clip from our most previous City of Thieves, where I did score 304. I'll only show the first part of it so that I'm not giving away too many tactics, and also as it goes through, I lose more and more frames, so hopefully I can work on that and get a better version of it up. But I won't be sharing full versions so that people can't steal my strategies yet. Good luck to those people that are competing against me, and I'll see you in the town. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh gosh. Oh, this dude's empty. That's a rip.
I feel the first one.
Oh, she's stable master. I can't kill her.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Was that right?
Who was it? Oh, no idea where the stranger came from. I'm already getting chased around town.
I suppose I should just let myself get caught because I haven't looted anything yet.
Loot bodies. Go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, thanks.
Whoa, that's a dead person real fast.
Well, I got detected the first one, and then I ran past a guard, and I figured I haven't looted anything, so I'll just
Zach's here,
One of them
guys.
got
He's here to
poisoned, though.
fucking. He's watching us.
You want me
Yeah,
to
he's-
distract him?
Someone, yeah, he's running around killing everything.
That's fine. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. These guys need to do that because they're not good enough to do it without it.